What's up everyone, Scott Adam Gordon here with AndroidPIT.com, and today we're going to talk about the HTC One M9, or as we now think it's called, the HTC HEMA. One of our AndroidPIT sources confirmed that this would be the name that HTC was rolling forward with. They said they were 99% sure. So there was a chance it would be called the HTC HEMA Ace, but we think this will probably be reserved for like a light version of the device. So today we're going to talk about what we know about it. First thing is, there's been a lot of speculation about it, and we've had a lot of leaks from a lot of different sources, and they're all kind of contradictory. We think HTC is going to stick with the similar design to the HTC One M7 and M8, this time with maybe a tougher aluminium alloy used, and it will come in various colors like grey, silver, or gunmetal silver, gunmetal gold, that kind of thing. We think that the HTC HEMA display will be around about 5 inches. This is going to be probably a little bit smaller than the other flagship displays of this year, and because of this we think it's going to be full HD resolution rather than QHD resolution. On a 5-inch display, QHD probably isn't going to be necessary. Some people think it's not necessary on larger displays even. But we do hope that HTC is going to really maximize the display area this time. In the past, it's had quite an annoying HTC logo taking up some of the actual screen or the front of the device, and we really hope that that's going to be gone on the HTC HEMA. So one of the big problems people had with the HTC One M7 and M8 was the use of ultra-pixel camera technology for the cameras. This meant that it had a lower resolution, so any kind of zooming into the pictures you would do, it would immediately become noticeable. The pixel density and the definition just wasn't there, but they performed better in low light conditions. Apparently HTC are going to forget about that for the HTC HEMA, and we're going to have a 20.7 megapixel rear camera on the next device. Another issue people have with the HTC One series designs is the lack of a removable battery, but it seems like once again this will be like an all-in-one body, so you won't be able to swap the battery out, sorry. As for the specs, again, this is something that we've heard a lot of different things about, but let me give what I think is the most likely outcome. We think it's going to have a Snapdragon 810 processor. This has been on the LG G Flex 2. It seems like there aren't any production problems with this chipset like people had speculated, so it seems as if this should make an appearance on the HEMA. Also, 3 GB of RAM seems pretty likely. And a 13 megapixel front-facing camera. HTC, we know, like to make use of the selfies, and they've put a lot of time and effort into making sure that these pictures come out looking good, so we expect it's going to have a pretty decent front camera anyway. Another thing HTC is known for now is its speaker technology, with the boom sound speakers that it's had on its last few devices. We think it will focus again on the speakers, but this time maybe in conjunction with Bose. One source at least has speculated on this, so we think that's possible. But either way, so the speakers will be a priority. As for the release date, both previous HTC One devices landed in March, the M7 in March 2013 and the M8 in March 2014. We think that HEMA will arrive in March 2015. HTC always tries to beat the likes of Samsung and LG to the punch when it comes to the major flagships of the year, and we don't see any reason why that won't happen again this year. As for the HTC HEMA price, come on, we don't know, but I think it could be a little bit less than the other flagships from this year. And my reasoning is that the 3 GB of RAM, the 5-inch Full HD display, and the 20.7 megapixel camera could be found on smartphones from 2014. HTC HEMA will be bringing a Snapdragon 810 processor and possibly a high-quality aluminium body, but if HTC is going to significantly bump up the price just for the aluminium unibody, it might be shooting itself in the foot. Anyway, we'll wait and see. Thanks very much for watching. If you want to check out the full article, you can see that in the description below. And please subscribe. And until next time, thanks.